coming left now.
There you hear the voice of Pilot Lieutenant Fred Davey, the captain of the Lancaster today, instructing the formation to come left, and they're going to be performing a 270-degree turn, which then will push them out onto a crowd right 45-degree angle, allowing the fighters to break off and initiate the first part of the fighter displays.
Rolling out now. Fighters, point, go.
So we hear the Lancaster calling for brake show.
Double your fuel, Sally. Double foot, perfect, clear.
Just on a further view, that is an absolutely gorgeous sight with a beautiful blue sky in the background today. If you keep your camera to the left-hand side, you will see incredibly, over 7,000 Lancasters are built. Only 2 remain flying in the world today. The Air Force is lucky enough to have one of them. During the war, Bomber Command suffered the highest loss ratio of any recorded conflict. In all, 55,573 men and women were killed in Bomber Command. At Flight's aim to commemorate those 120,000 men and women who have given their lives in the service of the Royal Air Force. And I'm sure they agree, this is just an incredible sight. And as we see Seb putting the Lancaster's left-hand side, you'll see that true silhouette in the background of today's gorgeous blue sky. The A474 was built at the Vickers Armstrong Broughton factory at Harden, completed on the 31st of May 1945. The war in Europe had ended a few weeks earlier, so the aircraft was modified for Far East operations against the Japanese as part of the Tiger Force, and was first flown in this configuration in August 1945. Combat operations in the Far East also ended before the aircraft could be deployed, and instead it was stored with just 3 hours and 10 minutes on the airframe. The A474 is now painted on its port side as Lancaster D11 Whiskey 5005, or better known Leader, with nose art depicting the kangaroo in Wellington Beach playing the bagpipe, representing the mixed nationalities of Scotland, Australia and Wales of its crew at the time. Now here you see the Lancaster extending to crowd right. Flight Attendant Davey has just dropped the gear and is coming round for a slow and gear down path. Personally here, I think you feel a true sound of the Merlin engine. As said, will fly slow down the cloud line and then power those 4 Merlin engines as they climb away. Our flight 40 engineers work tirelessly to ensure that these aircraft are kept in excellent condition, conducting deep maintenance over winter and then keeping the aircraft airworthy in the summer for you all to watch today. Please look to the right hand side, you'll see Mark 9 Spitfire and Hurricane 23 through for the final pass before they depart to Gloucester today. Please get ready for their final pass. We hope that you've enjoyed our display today. As that symphony of engines subsides slightly, the hairs in the back of my neck are still standing up. I'm not sure if there is more.
Runway on 2 and 3 to 1P3 decimal 550. Runway on 2 and 3, 1P3 550, go.
We hope you all remember our mission to commemorate those 120,000 personnel who have given their lives in the service of the Royal Air Force. Please get your cameras ready. Give a big cheer for the Royal Air Force Battle of Britain Memorial Flight display for 2022 and our incredible Lancaster PA474.
Memorial 1 surface wind is currently 230 degrees at 3 knots. Can you accept 09 with that?
Prime, you'll get access to their back catalogue of air tattoo highlights and other air shows stretching back more than 30 years. So go to watch.planetv.com to find out more. So as the Lancaster positioned for a runway 27 landing and the Spitfire and Hurricane disappear off to Gloucester, we look ahead to tomorrow, Sunday, the final day of the Royal International Air Tattoo 2022, to mark a very momentous occasion, that being the 103rd birthday of the sole remaining Battle of Britain pilot, Group Captain John Paddy Hemingway, DFC. Born in Dublin on the 17th of July 1919, he joined the RAF on a regular commission in 1938. He was also serving in France in 1940 during its fall, making him also the last remaining Battle of France pilot. He spent these pivotal moments of World War II serving on number 85 Squadron, primarily at Debden in Essex, and by the end of 1940 he had claimed kills on 2 German bomber aircraft. But these were desperate times, and things were looking bleak as Germany prepared for invasion. The then Flying Officer Hemingway was in the thick of aerial onslaught, survived 2 forced landings and was shot down 3 times. The final occasion, as officer commanding number 43 Fighter Squadron, was in a Spitfire over Italy in April 1945. But despite the best efforts of the enemy, he survived World War II and remained in the Royal Air Force, reaching the prestigious rank of Group Captain in 1969. The most modest thing about this person is that he says, "The only reason that I survived the Battle of Britain was because I started it with 500 flying hours and 2 years of service." And as the Lancaster rolls out in the reflective, commemorative mood, I'd just like to pay a short tribute to 2 former members of the Air Tattoo volunteer team who have both passed away since last we were here at Fairford in 2019. One of them was Brian Strickland, a long-time member of the Air Tattoo Emergency Services photographic team, and a key contributor to the publications that were put out by both RAF Benevolent Fund Enterprises and RAF Charitable Trust Enterprises. He died in August 2021. And also to Mike McAvoy, former Royal Air Force Hunter pilot, former manager of air traffic services at the Air Force at Greenham Common from 1976 to 81, and a renowned scale aircraft modeller. He passed away last December. Blue skies to both gentlemen. As you can probably see, if you're particularly down at the western end, we're backtracking the Lancaster to get it off the runway and to its parking spot. A reminder of what we've got coming up following on from the next item, which is our second rotary wing contribution of the day from the Czech Air Force. We've then got the RAF Typhoon to see us up to 4 o'clock. That's followed by the French Air Force Mustang X-ray team of 2 Pilatus PC-21s, then the RAF F-35B, the Belgian Air Component F-16, the Hungarian Gripen, the Irish Air Corps Silver Swallows team of PC-9Ms, the Italian Air Force T-346 Master, and then our finale from the Swiss Air Force with the FA-18C Hornet and the PC-17 seeing us up to 6 o'clock.
Handy 200, roger, there's a Lancaster to vacate to the end of the runway, cleared display. Lancaster has helicopter traffic behind you, commencing no display, there's no conflict.
Now then, our next item, as I say, comes from the Czech Air Force. It comes from the rotary wing world, and it's not a type